Hey everybody, welcome to the Pink Riot Comic Show. It's your girl Keisha, aka Hot Havoc, and I am here with my amazingly, brilliantly, awesomely talented co-host Bree. How you doing, babe?
Ooh, but I'm so glad that I get to see you and we get to talk comics. And I mean, the hair, my good sis, it's giving. You know you're
Yeah, I
gonna have to
feel
drop
like
the gas because you can't be hitting these corners so hard. You're gonna hurt somebody.
yeah, I feel like a cartoon character, just the way it, like in a good way, in a very, very good way. Like
Yes.
I'm being too nice, or like, yeah, yeah. I had to take my hair out from the other one. I was like, well, I can't just do the bubble braids and that's it. So I was like,
Right.
let me play in this. Let me play in my hair. And so
Period.
that's what
Well,
this
I
is.
absolutely adore this. We can't let the bubbles die. This feels like the evolution of the bubbles, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, yeah. And this
Yeah.
is one where I don't have to cut the hair and throw the hair out. This is I take these out, put them right back in. So please know that
You know
this
what
is the
would look
hairstyle.
so cool is if you had, like, ombre color on the, like, tops of the bubbles. I support
Mhm.
all the variations of this hairstyle because it's also very cute.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you
Period,
though?
yeah. But, yeah, I'm doing good. It's been an interesting week. Got
Okay.
out, voted, and, gotta
Right.
take the small wins where you can.
Oh, small. What happened? Because like I didn't my area, we didn't have voting in my district. So like
That's fair.
what happened?
Yeah, mostly just like Prop 50. California has some other stuff going on. Also, like, I'm not a New Yorker, but I celebrated with everybody about
Yes,
Mamdani doing his big one. That just felt like, it felt like the Obama win a little bit. It had that
it
same type
does.
of energy. Smaller scale, but same type of energy. So I don't know. For once, I was like, it's not gonna make me vomit to check the news today. So that was cool.
No,
Yeah.
for real. Like I was so I wasn't even worried because I know the way New Yorkers are. Like they were just waiting for the right person to like step into it.
Mm.
I'm really excited to see, especially like seeing his transition team now.
Yeah.
All women,
Yeah.
like, and a lot of them they like their resumes are stacked. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see like what he's gonna do from here on out. Um, because I don't have a whole lot of faith in politicians.
Yeah.
And I don't believe they should be placed on pedestals because they are in fact in service to the public. You know,
Facts.
I want to just make sure that we can still hold him accountable
Yeah.
and and make sure
Yeah.
that we are holding everybody accountable, and this is going to give us like that little bit of hope for next year in any other election that takes place.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
100%.
we have somebody on IG. Uh view what's that say? Beautiful, and they said same to what you were saying. Hey,
Yes. Absolutely. And hey, Sheena. Hey, boo.
hey, Sheena, how are you, babe?
All the good
So yeah,
vibes.
we'll take the wins.
Yes, we will take the wins where we can. Absolutely.
Shoot.
Yeah. It's been um It's been a crazy couple weeks because work is like, because I have hella projects going on, but I'm like super happy because at the end of this week, that stuff will be like wrapping up. So then I can because when I tell you, like, there's so many like good books that came out last month and that are slated to come out this month. And I'm talking
Mhm.
about like novels and comics, and the way that I've just been like, I don't know if you have felt like this, but like by the time I get, well, not off of work because I work remotely, but by the time I'm able to log off, I'm like, comfort food and anime is all that is all that I want to even be dealing with right now. So my reading has like suffered quite a bit. I've only read a couple of things lately, and I've been like consuming audiobooks like no other. But hey Raven,
Awesome.
I
Hey,
caught
hey,
Raven
Raven.
on live earlier today just by happenstance, and she was sharing her haul of some things that she copped, some resale books
She
that she copped, and I was like, "Ooh, that was a nice haul." Plus, it was also just nice to see her face because I haven't really
right.
seen her since B3. So, or should I say, what is the new name? The Lit Kinfolks.
Right. Well, yeah. Has she like posted? Yeah, she did
Yeah,
post publicly. So
I
yes.
wouldn't have
Oh
said it
man.
if she hadn't shared it with everybody.
Yeah. So they changed the name from Black Book Bash to. Oh, You gotta say it because I forget.
Lit.
I'm so,
It's like Lit Kinfolks or Kinfolks Lit or
King.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Like I'm just situation behind that is I'm excited that she's doing something different and she's making it her
Yeah.
own and it's completely hers this time around. But like, yeah, I'm really oh wow. IG is doing a lot right now. I was not expecting that. Hold on. Beautiful says there's great people in politics. It just sucks seeing that they're not bigger than the program.
Mm,
Facts. Unfortunately, people do forget that. You can't be nobody's bigger than the group.
yeah.
Like,
Facts.
oh, hey LT. LT is on IG right now.
Okay,
He's
switching up the
actually in
steez.
yeah, he says he's actually in Albuquerque, so close to Vixen's time zone and Havoc time zone for a conference. Ooh,
Ah, okay, conference.
right?
Period, LT. Hey,
We are
booty
so
farts.
hey, hey. Ooh, you gotta show us how you did that with the picture.
Right?
That's
It's like,
cool. I
hey
like
y'all,
that.
hey girl, hey. That
Right?
is really cute. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, just so that I can make sure we're doing the right thing here, it's now called Kinfolk Lit,
Yes.
and I'm excited for whatever they're gonna be doing for next year because it was a vibe, and I still have to like give Keisha her flowers every time I bring this up because I wouldn't have been able to be there without her. And her and Shai did their big one curating the panels for the speculative track of the whole thing. And that was just like very intentional, and it felt like exactly what it was pitched as like a literary family reunion type of vibes, even though
Mhm.
I've known some of these people like virtually and whatever, like it was genuinely like, "Oh, okay." So, yeah, that's going to be
Yeah.
great.
1,000%. The way we're still talking, like about who we want to come for next year. Like Casey will send us something in the group chat, and I'm like, all right, yes to this.
Yeah,
I've already reached out to these people. Yeah, like
period.
we're already planning for next year. So like
Yeah.
super, super
I
excited
feel
about
like
this.
next year is going to be even better because there's
Oh, for
more
sure.
time to plan.
For sure. 1,000%.
And yeah,
Because
because
there
I
were
feel like a
people
lot of people that were reached out to, like, it was tight in their schedule. But
that part.
now it's like, okay, we got a lot of lead time, so
That part. Like there was an author who was mentioned. They were like, well, what if, we can get that person in? And I was like, look, I had already asked that person for this year
yeah.
and the time constraint was just too much. So I'm like, yo, they're open to come next year. So once again, really, really, really excited about next year
Yeah,
and planning and adding more comic panels and being able to get more folks. Like, yeah, this is gonna be wonderful. Oh
absolutely.
snap. Ajira's in the IG chat right now.
What up, Ajira?
All right. LT says y'all for the formula now. Ew. Um and Ajira says, oh, out here on IG streets by your lonesome. No, you not. LT over there.
Yeah, I feel like LT was like, "You know what? Let me switch it up just for Ajira this this
Right.
I love that though. Y'all pull up however you are able, however you can. We
Right?
love to see y'all in the building. It's always a vibe.
Erica, what's up? Sorry, just
Mhm.
there's quite a few people in IG right
No,
now.
no, actually, acknowledge all the homies in the IG chat.
But yeah, super excited about that. And I think the one thing I'm just worried about is like, no, I'm not even worried about it. It's just reading everything, like spending the next few months reading a lot of new authors and like figuring out who they are and their writing
Yeah,
styles and being able to add, like, create new opportunity for authors that are new to me.
yeah,
That I think that's what's I'm a little intimidated by, but really excited overall.
you got it.
Yeah.
You're gonna do great like you always do. Period. Hey, Bama.
Bama, what's up?
Okay.
Mm.
Y'all y'all are crazy in the chat and I love you for it. But yeah, so it's been a very light week in terms of reading. I only read a few things, but I'm
Mm.
almost finished watching Apothecary Diaries. Y'all, like, I had so many people being like, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. So
Mm.
I started watching it, and your girl's been binging, and we're almost done. And
Mhm.
then also, new My Hero is,
Yeah.
yes, I'm like, so that's the next thing on the list, low key.
I saw
Um,
that. My son snapped, like,
yeah,
screamed at the top of his lungs and was like,
yes.
"There's a new season." He's like, "Do you wanna watch it with me right now?" I'm like,
Mhm.
"I'm not in the mindset right now to watch it, but in
That's
December,
fair.
I will."
I feel you, like, it's also one of those where it's like, "Ooh, I kinda wanna save it for when I need, like, something that I know is gonna hit," you know what I mean? But
Exactly.
then it's like, "Eh." And then, also, I'm One Piece girly down, and they released the newer episodes with the English, dub, so I've been rewatching some of those because, okay, don't rip me to shreds for this, but I started watching One Piece dubbed and was binging it because it's easier for me to watch and do other stuff. And so
Mhm.
I like the English voices better than the OG
Nobody's gonna come
voices.
for you, Dad.
I feel like there's a lot of anime purists out here who'll be like,
Uh,
"Oh, sub over everything, blah, blah, blah," and it's like, "Okay, yeah, that's cute, but I have stuff to do." You know what I mean?
yeah, I
So,
was gonna
like,
say, like, you can't just walk away from it, like, you have to be actively reading it.
yeah.
And, like, I feel like people who do that, like, do they know Japanese or do they know the language? Like,
Right.
to oh, thank you. To be
Hey,
considered,
best
like, purists.
friend.
Puri says, "Hey, best friend." Like, it'd be like, "Do you" like, do I was like, "I
Floaty
see a
hand
hand in
out.
the corner,"
Yes.
right? But, like, unless you're actively learning the language, and even still, that's, still pretentious, but, like, if you
Agree.
don't know the language, like, what do you w who cares? As long as we're
Right,
respecting.
exactly. I feel like it's
Yeah.
a lot of gatekeeper, whatever weirdness, and they're
Yeah.
already big mad that, like, women in general watch anime, especially women of color, so it's always like "Oh, I have to test how big of a fan you are." I'm not that big of a fan. If it's that deep, just know I'm
Right,
not.
right.
Like, it's never
It'll
that
never
deep
be
to me.
that si
Agreed. Thank you, Sheena. Sheena said, "Nothing wrong with that, Bree." I know that's right. Period. I feel like, enjoy it how you enjoy it. That's what it's there for. Like, I feel like there's a very small group of people who get paid to critique that sort of thing. So it's like if it's not that, then however you enjoy it is how you enjoy it. Thank you.
Exactly.
Sheena says, "Doesn't matter how you watch it, just watch it." Strong agree.
Exactly.
So,
As long as
I
it's
wa
not
now
pirated, that's my only thing. Cause like,
yeah,
we want
yeah,
folks
agree.
to get
Strong
paid.
agree.
Outside of that, like, do whatever you need to do.
Exactly, as long as you're not hurting anybody, so I think that encompasses not pirating, but,
Mhm.
like, the newer episodes as they came out obviously weren't in English, but I wasn't gonna wait to watch them, so I watched them with subtitles, and
Mhm.
then when they got released with the dub, I was like, "Okay, now I'm gonna watch them again," so I've been enjoying that lately too.
Nice.
Bama says, "Hey, I like Luffy's voice actor. She also does Borderland as Lilith." Okay, I haven't watched Borderland, but I feel like a lot of these voice actors, like, stay booked and busy, and when you see the range this is why,
Mhm.
I love if you guys haven't watched it, Roomful of Blurs does this thing where they read through comics and they do all the voices and stuff, and it is such a vibe, and I feel like they're also doing a thing right now,
The
Lady
voice
Mandalore,
acting.
AKA Kira,
Yeah.
with, Blurred Station, where
Mhm.
if people are interested in getting into voice acting, they're doing, like, some little courses and preliminary stuff to like get people locked into that sort of thing. So it's
Yeah.
been fun to watch her do that stuff because I feel like she's very much in her bag doing it. But it has made me realize like when you do come across those voice actors in your favorite shows, it's like, wow, that's a lot of like, that's another level of actor skill level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause
No,
you
it
have to
definitely
convey
is.
everything with your voice. So, yeah, I love that.
And
Um,
voice
eh
acting is really hard to, like, to get into, like,
yeah,
because, like you said, you'll have one person doing the voice of, like, 10, 15 characters, you know? So,
yeah,
like, shout out to Blur Station for doing that. I actually
period.
just sent something to a room full of blurs because there's a woman-owned animation studio, what is it called? Moon Odyssey. Is
Oh,
created by the author of House of Frank.
okay.
Casey and Claire, her and her
Okay,
sister. Yeah, her and her sister, they have
period.
an animation studio, and they're currently looking for voice actors right now. And so, yeah, and, like, so far, the different characters that they've been showing on TikTok, it looks really cute, really cool. I'm
I love
expecting some really
that.
cool things.
I love that. You know, that seems like a really cool thing to get into, but I feel like I have, like, 3 voices and that's it.
That's just like the dad from Bob's Burgers. He sounds the same in every character he does.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you know what had me cracking up laughing? Okay, so do you remember I feel like you would have watched, Monsters, Inc., right?
Yes.
Okay. I
Mike
just, you
Wazowski.
know yeah, Mike Wazowski. So do you remember the abominable snowman? He got, like, banished and whatever. The guy
Mhm.
who does his voice has done the voice of so many other, like, Pixar/Disney movie characters, and, you know, Christopher loves to, like that's one of his stems. He, like, vocalizes and says parts from movies and whatever. But
Mhm.
he clocked it, and he was like, "Hey, that's the same guy," and then he went down this rabbit hole and was like, "They're using the same guy," and I was like, "See, wouldn't that be, like, so cool?" That's how you know you're doing a good job when they let you be the same voice and everything, and then it's still fine. So now he's,
Mhm.
like, obsessed with that himself, so I'm just like, Lord, let me find some
Oh.
casting something so he can, cause he does this, Mr. Movie Phone type of voice, which is
Mm.
hilarious to me, and he also does this you know those, like the guys who used to, like, call out the games at, like, baseball games, like, in the '50s and
Mhm.
whatever? He does one of
Oh,
those, like, "Yeah,
nice.
can you da 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 da," one of those type of voices. It's,
Uh-huh.
like, part that, part mafia. I don't know where he got this from, but that's what he does, and I'm just like, you might be onto something there. It's really cute, it makes me laugh every time.
Has he ever tried to listen to one of those radio shows from, like, the '40s and '50s? I think he would
You
get a
know,
kick out of listening to those.
I think you
'Cause
might be right.
Yeah, because I'm currently listening to one, the Superman one, Superman in the Fiery Clan, something like that. It's connected
Mhm.
to a graphic novel that I
Oh, the
fell in
one you
love
were
with.
gassed about. Wait, you have to talk
Yeah.
more about that because you said
Okay.
last week, I think, that you were gonna give us a little more.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's Superman Smashes the Klan, and this one is written by Gene Luen Yang. So just context for everyone on this. This one is it's like not a reimagining because it takes the same storyline, but it shifts the perspective um from the the kid, like the baseball manager is this little white kid, and then the bully. It shifts it from that in the radio show from the 1940s, and then we now get Superman's perspective, and then we get this little Asian girl who just moves into the neighborhood, and she
Mhm.
is the sister of Tommy Lee, who is also in the original radio show. And oh my goodness, it's one of the best comics, best books I read in 2025. It is absolutely fantastic. Like
Okay.
I ended up falling in love with Superman's origin story.
Mm. Now
And
you know it's good if she's giving a shit
yeah.
about Superman.
Yeah, cuz like I didn't know. I learned about Superman and him being like this overpowered guy who like the only thing that really keeps him from destroying the planet and everyone in it is his morals and stuff like that. So like knowing in Superman's origin stories, he wasn't all of that, he over time got all of those powers. So in Superman say Smashes the Klan, we're meeting Superman before he was this overpowered godlike figure. He
Mm.
wasn't flying, he was running across telephone poles. He doesn't have x-ray vision. He gets that throughout the story. And so you're seeing him like learn who he is and kind of grapple with the fact that he is not human, and why he's been limiting himself is because he wants to feel as human as possible. And
Mm.
then we're also getting, like I said, the little girl, Tommy Lee's little sister, and just their experience as Asian, being Asian in this mostly white community, and the fact that moms or dad is like this model minority myth type character, and
Mm.
how it's like really messing with the kid and how they see themselves as Asian, or do they try to assimilate. And it is a phenomenal book. Um, I want everybody and their mother to read it, and that says a lot because I cannot stand the big three, big six, whatever. I truly
Mhm.
cannot stand their existence. But this, I can see how people fell in love with Superman. Definitely. How's
Okay,
that?
you might have sold the hell out of that. Period. Okay, so the radio show that you're listening to is based around
Yes.
that?
Yeah. So like Gene Lang, right? He based this off of the Superman radio show. Hold on. It's called, let me make sure I get the right name for it. Because while this is called Superman Smashes the Klan, it's called Superman and Clan of the Fiery Cross, because there are a
Mm.
bunch of show arcs. This one is called Clan of the Fiery Cross. If you want to listen to it, it's on YouTube for free. You can listen to it. It's a couple episodes, about 15 minutes each. And it
Hurry
really
to your list now before they start requiring ID.
right. But like it I'm still going through it. I'm like in the third episode right now because I've been slow to finish it. But like it's like listening to the radio show and then having the context of the comic, like you get to appreciate it and almost travel back in time and see why Gene like made the plot choices that he made. because there was a lot missing. Even though they were talking about, this Asian kid and things he was going through, it's not really told through his perspective. And so like Gene did his big one. I like when writers they reach back in time and then they figure out how they were going to give voices to those who are intentionally or otherwise like not really given a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so since you're saying everyone and their grandmother needs to read this, I guess that includes me. So would you recommend that I read the book first, like, and read it, experience it
Yeah.
the way you did, or listen to the show first?
Yeah. Read the book first. I think you'll love it even if you don't listen to the radio show, you
Mhm.
know, but read the book first and then listen to the radio show like off and on whenever you feel like it. It's really one of those things where you can turn I typically turn it on at night cuz
Mhm.
it really does have that, not to keep saying that old-timey voice, that radio phone voice that that you can listen to.
Yeah, it's
I'm
giving
like,
Nick at Night vibes.
yeah. Yeah, it definitely is.
I
So yeah,
love
yeah.
that.
Read the graphic novel first and then listen to it.
All right, y'all heard it. The Blur librarian gave us homework and then casually sips her tea. Period. Booty Fart says, I like either, but yes, sub requires your full attention. 100%.
It does.
Navy baby. Navy said, good evening to my
Navy.
beautiful black bibliophiles.
Ooh,
Now
I
you
like
know how to
that.
make an entrance. We love to see it.
I like that. Triple B.
Period. Okay. We might need to put that on the shirt.
Just right. Alliterations and everything. Go ahead.
Period. We love an alliteration around these parts.
Mhm.
Ajira popped up in the YT chat. We love to see it.
Hey, hey.
Yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Oh, there's a
Tina
lot. How
said,
you
"I
guys
love
doing?
Alice in Borderlands." I know, I got all caught up in your story and wasn't paying attention to the chat.
No,
Yes,
that's
wait, Booty
good.
Farce 22 says they're a voice actor. Okay, you have
Oh, that's
to
dope.
spill the tea about that and let us know, like, you think I can make it with my 3 voices, or how do you think I should get my son a audition, a chance to do that? Because 'Cause he's got more voices than I do. Let's see. I don't know what Bam is talking about. I love you, but I don't know what's going on. I think
Oh,
I
he's
missed
probably
some
talking about
context,
voices. I think
right?
he's talking about voice actors, but
Ah,
yeah, if you go on the Navy's TikTok, he does a lot of duets. First of all, I'm talking about Navy Montel. If you don't know him, he is absolutely amazing.
get
He
it
is
all the
one of
way together.
right, like he's absolutely fantastic. And like if you go on his TikTok, he does a lot of duets where he's like, doing voice acting, and it's really cool to hear the different like characters he puts on. Like I can see how you would love the Bitterroot one. I'm like, oh, y'all are doing y'all
Yeah,
thing with this.
yeah, for sure. Hey, Jana. You are not late. You're right on time, Buki.
Right?
Bama says that's why I like James Gunn's take on Superman. Okay.
Mm.
That's I still
See, I
haven't watched
haven't.
it, so let us
Right,
know if
me
you think
either.
we should watch it. Jana says medium warm take superheroes are more interesting when they have less power. That is that
Or
is a very hot take, but a very true one. I agree.
right. Because you need some type of limitation to overcome. So if they are overpowered, I need them reckless mentally.
You gotta see some growth, huh?
Right?
Okay, Bama says we see him as the symbol of hope instead of being told. Okay, that
Mm.
shift in perspective makes a world of a difference. Cause yeah, otherwise I'm just like, and who is you? You know what I mean? All right, Booty Fart says I'm about to buy Superman Smashes the Klan right now. Period. Consider yourself influenced. I don't know what song y'all talking about, but okay, get into
Oh,
it,
you talking
Raven.
about me saying that I appreciate Superman because Raven loves Superman.
That's right. Oh, that's right, y'all. Raven was trying to put us onto the Lois Lane
Yep.
perspective.
Like, and No, is Lois Lane? Yeah, Lois Lane is in this comic. And yeah, I can see why. I fell in love with Lois Lane and Harley Quinn, the show. So like I
Okay.
was good on, yeah, she is hilarious. She's a smart ass and I like that.
Okay. I see myself in Lois Lane, period. Bama said he was talking about voice actors. Okay, so I gotta
Yeah.
go back to those names and check that out. Jana thinks we should watch Superman. And
The James Gunn one.
yep, and Bama
Okay.
agrees we should watch it. And Jana says, I miss watching superhero movies that don't look like they were shooting moody teenagers during an overcast fall evening. And that's on period. That is a hilarious description, but also very accurate.
So true.
Yeah.
We need people, complex folks, because you're right. I no, I can't say that because that is a fairly hot take. I'll step away from that.
Oh no. I like you're talking about them more interesting when they have less power.
Oh no. The thing about teenagers, I feel like I can't at this stage, like I have very little patience for it. And that's not saying that it shouldn't exist or
Yeah.
that adults shouldn't read it. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying like there's
You're
a
like, it's
lot of
not for
situations.
me in this moment.
Yes, yeah, it's not for me in this moment. Maybe
That's
it's because
fair.
I have a teenager at home. We're
You're
good.
like, I've got enough of that going on, guys. I don't need no more.
Yeah, we're good. We're so good here.
Period. Okay, Janice says, I left Superman and actually felt happy, hopeful, like he was trying his legit best for others, not fulfilling a personal vengeance fantasy. Okay.
I like that. Because that's how
And
he
Bama
feels in the
says,
comic.
and Peacemaker is also good too. I am
Yeah,
not caught up. I still have some episodes of Peacemaker to watch, but Peacemaker was freaking hilarious.
it
Shout out to
was.
New Blurred Order for making me watch Peacemaker because I hadn't watched it at all, and then I binged like the whole first season just to catch up and chat with them about it, and it was freaking hilarious,
It is.
absolutely hilarious. So yeah, I definitely can co-sign. You should watch Peacemaker. It's freaking hilarious. Did you start watching season 2 yet, Keisha?
No, no,
Ah,
I
okay.
haven't. I
Shout out
need
to
to.
everyone who's already watching season 2. The way that I have been trying to like interject about bird blindness and nobody knows what I'm talking about, so I need more people to watch season 2 of Peacemaker, okay? Sheesh. Navy says, by the way, are you reading Murder Podcast?
That's
So
the
that
one
was
from
one of the ones
Ignition.
that we found out about at SDCC, but you know the way I collect Navy. If it's not women of color
Yeah,
and comics, I'm probably not gonna pick it up until the trade drops.
yeah. But I
Um,
mean, shout out to Ignition Press because that's the one from Ignition Press,
yeah,
right?
there. What I will
Yeah,
say about all of the Ignition Press titles that have been coming out, very original, very much giving like nothing you've read before and
yeah.
like fresh new perspective. Like
That Roots
another
of
one just
Madness.
came out this week and I have it on the pre-order, but I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. But the concept of it is so cool. So this woman got kidnapped and taken to this like other realm, other world, and was like just there for several years or whatever, and then she came back, and when she came back nobody believed her that that's what happened to her. They just assumed she had experienced some trauma or something. And so now the we come into the story as something else is happening and she kind of has to go there. Okay, it's called No Place. By
I
Tim
would be
Seeley.
pissed if nobody believed me and I went through
Right.
something like that.
Ugh. Okay, so yeah, I'm just like, but yeah, so it's giving everything that I've seen from like the promo photos, because I think we got some like preview pages about this, and I was like, immediately add to cart for pre-order because the main character is a woman of color, even though the creators aren't. And the concept just seemed, it's like current day Alice in Wonderland, but make it grimier and grittier. And I'm like, immediately sign me up. But yeah, the art style is also really vibrant and kind of looks like a acid trip type of vibe. And there's like
Ooh,
flying
I
tigers
like
and
those.
talking animals in this other place that she went to. So I'm like, yes, immediately yes. But
Why
yeah,
did I was like, did she go to Narnia? Like, I'm sorry
like
the way you
that's,
like
it's not giving Aslan flying lion vibes. It's a tiger. It's different. But it's the same type of, you know what I mean? But it looks
Yeah.
really freaking cool. It looks really cool. So
Oh,
yeah, it's
wait.
like la- da- 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 da.
Oh, Ella McKinney is in the IG chat, and she
What
says,
up?
"I haven't seen season 2 either. We're late, and it's okay."
It's
See?
okay
It's
because now
okay.
you're just in for a treat, and then when you do catch up, we can talk about the bird blindness together. One thing that I will say, I don't think it's spoiler full, but it will encourage you to hop into season 2 a little faster. So I'm terrible with actor names. Keisha knows this about me. It's a running joke at this point. But do we remember the principal from Mean Girls?
Yeah.
He's
Tim Meadow.
He's in season 2 of Peacemaker, and he is being his usual freaking hilarious self. Okay. And he's the one who experiences the bird blindness. And when I tell you I was laughing until my side hurt at him, it was just really a treat because I didn't know he was going to be in there. And then seeing that, I was
Mm,
just like, oh no, he's fucking hilarious. So yeah,
yes.
definitely get into Peacemaker season 2. If for nothing else, so you can see his shenanigans because it really is that funny.
Oh my goodness. Right, the ladies man.
Yes,
You
ladies
remember?
man. Period. Bama knows what's up. What else am I? Oh, but Navy,
Yeah.
you have to tell us, are you liking murder podcasts? Is that why you were asking us, or is that
Yeah.
something that we should pick up, or is it okay for us to wait until the trade drops? Because I feel like Ignition Press has been like, at first I thought I would only be copying the Stephanie Williams titles,
But
Roots
there
of
are a
Madness,
couple.
but they're kind of cooking. Like
Yeah.
they weren't playing about
Yeah.
this freshman round of releases. It's giving
'Cause
banger after banger.
it is.
Yeah,
And they know it.
yeah, yeah,
They know it, and that is yeah, I'm really excited to see what is gonna come from Ignition Press from here on out, cause like, they know they cooking with gas, like, they know it. It's just mm,
yeah. I also would love
mm,
to see like, so we know that some of them are like already set as limited runs, but I'm wondering if like that type of thing will change or if we'll see more stories from their freshman class that get a chance at a longer run based on how well their first stories did. You know what I mean?
yeah. I hope they do end up having an ongoing series. I haven't read the other one, so I don't know if any of those could be ongoing series, but, like, you could tell, Roots of Madness is gonna have like a solid closing, like based off of how it's set up. Like it's
Yeah.
not gonna really. It doesn't look like it's gonna go any further than like the 6 issues it's gonna do. But like
Yeah.
it would be really cool to see an ongoing series from Ignition Press. I'm I'm
100%.
I'm excited to see what they'll put together for that. Like if they're gonna go the superhero route, if they're gonna go like the supernatural route, like uh, whatever they do, I think it's gonna be great though.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that they're trying to like not go within the vein of anything else. And that will really help them because I think that's part of why Image does so well because they're like, we're not trying
Yeah.
to copy paste. The more original the story, the better type of thing, you know? So you end up with some
Yeah.
wild, crazy stuff, but it's always a vibe and does well. So, okay.
And here
Navy said he's loving it. He got issues 2 today and it's
nice.
worth picking up. So, okay. Very cool.
I'm gonna get the trade because I've been very good about. I'm lying. I really spent a lot of money on TikTok today on comics. I had to immediately recant.
Wait,
But,
okay, so wait, you gotta spill the tea about what indie books you
oh
copped
my
off of
goodness.
TikTok Shop.
So just to preface this, I stayed away from TikTok Shop intentionally. I feel
Mm,
like I tried to stay away from Amazon a few years ago, and then like the pandemic happened, so then I learned about Amazon during the pandemic, and I was like, "Oh, this is an addiction that I'm still struggling with to like separate myself from."
yeah.
So I intentionally don't do the TikTok Shop. But I was scrolling and there was this comic that came up. It's called Dead of Night. And one of the characters, one of the writers is a black woman. And this comic, like the way they were talking about it, just I was like, oh, okay. It's horror vibes, it's a slasher. Basically, this is in this alternative Texas, new Texas, and there's these two ex-best friends. They end up, because a couple of situations, they end up stuck together even though they're not best friends anymore. They're still like at each other's necks.
What's
They
the
end up
author's name? Because I'm getting a bunch of old, like,
um
Silver Age
hold on,
comics.
hold on. Right, because there are a couple of ones. um Come on, come on. I should have looked this up earlier. I know it's
Bold
on my
Strokes
tablet.
LA.
Yes, Bold Strokes LA is the imprint.
Okay.
Um, but like the two ex-best friends, they are at each other's necks. And in this like dystopian world, this new Texas, there's this thing called Liberty Night. It's essentially a purge night. All laws are, suspended. People are able to do whatever the hell they want. These two ex-best friends end up stuck together and they're trying to live through Liberty Night. And when I say like there's so much great commentary on religion, politics, once again, it's dystopian. So there's a lot about our society in it. And these two ex-best friends, even though they're at each other's necks, there's still like this sapphic tension between the two of them. And yeah, like it's so good. I did not think I was gonna inhale it the way I did. I bought a digital, and then halfway through, I was DMing them like, okay, I need a shot. I need the physical, and they only have the physicals on TikTok right now for this
Mm.
month in November. Only
Oh,
on TikTok. It's right. So I had to buy it.
I
So
had
I have it.
to.
I had
I'm over
to. There
here
was no
like
other.
trying to find a picture to share with everyone, but it's like all their everything is
Yeah,
TikTok.
everything
So
is on TikTok. So if you go on TikTok, the account name, hold on.
is Bold Strokes LA.
Mm-mm. You can get it more directly through. Oh yeah, yeah. Bold Strokes LA. My bad. Because it comes up also as Dead of Night comic series. So if you go on there, you can buy the comic directly through them for this month, and then next month they said that they're looking to outsource and figure out ways to have it in other spaces. But yeah, I definitely bought mine immediately, digital and physical. It is so good.
It looks really cool.
Yeah. And
Just
like yeah, like I enjoyed the artwork. I enjoyed like the gutters, like the pages are all black. So it
mm.
just adds to the creepiness. And like
You know
this,
what? Every time you say that, I think about you spazzing over the red ones in what was that book?
yeah, motherfucking monsters.
You motherfucking monsters. You're like, it's okay when it's black, but I can't deal with it when it's red. That's crazy.
Yeah, that red was hard to read. I mean, it's still a great story.
Yeah.
Still a great story, but that red was hard to read, man. But yeah,
Okay,
I
so
got
you got that off of TikTok Shop. What else did you get?
yeah. Hold on, let me look at my emails because I did get
Come
another
on,
one.
emails. That means multiple orders. For those of
And
you
then
listening to this on the podcast, Keisha's face right now is like a deer in headlights. I
I
know what I
did.
did, but I'm not gonna say it.
I really had to stop myself. Like I'm very, very embarrassed. Okay, the next one is by a black woman, Justina Weems, and it's called The End. And this one feels very dystopian. Like the main character on the cover has like fist in the air, you know, fist in the air. She looks like she has gone through the ringer.
Mm.
Like it looks crazy. And the reason I bought it, this is a black woman who wrote this book. It's a powerful, well, quote, powerful tale about justice. And yeah, I don't remember much, but I bought it.
You know, it bees like that.
Right? I bought it. Hmm.
I bought it, girl. Yes, I did.
I
Period.
looked at it and I was like, "Ooh, woman of color, black woman." I said I was
Mm,
gonna get more by us, and
yeah.
yeah. And so now I'm waiting for everything to come in, and then I'm going to immediately figure out how to block TikTok Shop because I don't need this in my life.
Block TikTok Shop. I feel
I
like
can't.
just gotta, yeah, once I
No,
realized that, it wasn't a scam, you really could get all of the things for the low, low, I was like, "Oh, this is real
it's
dangerous."
dangerous. Yeah, and this is real dangerous, and I can't trust myself. And
Period.
now, because
Bama
you know
said,
the
"More
algorithm.
black joy." In other words, don't block what brings you joy.
Oh no, no, because no, I need to be an adult. I need
Period.
to be an adult because I can't. I cannot. Oh no. Because it's so easy to buy things on TikTok Shop.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
easy.
Yeah,
So
and it would be worse if they, like if it was, like, coming from somewhere where you had tariffs or if it took a long time, but nope. It gets swift delivery, it's very accessible, so yeah.
yeah, and like once you click on something, the algorithm goes, "Ooh, you like this? Let me give you everything." And so now,
Oh,
which is
100%.
wonderful. I'm being inundated with black indie comics, mostly by women, like black women, which is great. However, my budget can't handle this.
That's why you gotta save stuff for later, so you can be like, "Okay, I've reached my indie budget for now, and Imma save these for later so I can come back to them." You're like, "This is a whole whole 'nother level." BMD
Yes,
Nerd said, "I fear that if I get something off TikTok Shop, I'll get even more ads," and
and you
that you
will,
will.
and you will.
Because I made the mistake of looking at those, like, Dubai, perfumes,
Mhm.
and now I see that all the time, and I watched one video of this girl who was hilarious. Her thing is that she, like, snatches her wigs off or whatever, but she's like, it's a nice wig or whatever. Now I see all these things about wigs, and I'm like, I watched one video. One video. And it wasn't
Yep.
for the wig, it was for the comedy. So y'all got this messed up. But now I see wigs, fragrances, and special edition book ads all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. So yes, you're right about that, BMD nerd.
Yeah.
Ajir
You
said
can.
more. Joy, joy, joy. So yeah, everyone
No.
is supporting this TikTok buying habit, but we will remain strong.
Yeah, unless y'all paying for it, I'm
Right?
gonna. I need to set
We need a
boundaries.
TikTok shop fund, period. Okay, so
basically.
since we're talking about Black indie books, volume 3 of The Monsters We Make is up for pre-order right now too. If y'all just felt like you wanted to treat yourselves, you know, Corey and Kenshin in their bag. If you want to cop
I
that.
still, yeah. He's putting them out fast.
Oh, 100%. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, get into it. He was
I
like, I had
respect
a little
that.
hiccup with that first issue because y'all really showed up and showed out and like sold me out. And now he's like, oh, we don't have that problem now. We on pre-order mode.
I respect that.
100%.
Absolutely respect that. Yeah.
Yeah. Big facts. Okay. Speaking of having to do better about our buying habits. Do y'all remember me telling y'all that I ordered a figurine and I was furious because I didn't realize that the company I bought it from was in Canada, and I got hit with one of the Cheetos tariffs, and the tariff was more than the cost of the figure.
Oh.
Yeah. But because I didn't read the small print where they expressed that there's no refunds or none of that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't like if I don't accept it, they'll send it back and I get my money back. It was like you
You
either
have to
pay
take.
the tariff to get it or you just are out the money that you spent on the figure. I emailed them and everything. And they were like, those tariffs are coming from the US. That's not from us. There's nothing we can do.
Shit. They said that's a you problem.
That is a you problem because like I pre-ordered it before the tariffs was a thing. And then they're just shipping out, you know what I mean? Like there wasn't a
Yeah.
lot they could do
Fair. Yeah.
retroactively to cancel it out. So like
Mhm.
I got the thing and I'm going to show y'all because it still makes me happy. It's just I'm a little salty about it. And there's one other thing that I ordered from them, and I'm hoping that whatever this thing that they've done will resolve that for that too, because I'm not trying to have to pay that fee. But look at it.
Oh, that's cute.
It's DW.
It is.
But hold on,
Oh.
there's more. Oh, my little
Why
thing
was
is
I
like,
thinking it's Storm? I
oh, yeah, no. I'm a whole child apparently. So
No, I love this. Her
look.
library card. DW. I love this.
And look, she's like giving the ill side eye, and she came with little shades,
I love it.
right? I'm like, ah. This is why I literally thought about it for like 2 days, and then was like, I'm gonna just have to take the L. But it's so cute, and the packaging is so cute. I'm like, I kind of don't want to take it out of the box.
Yeah, no. Leave her in there for now.
But
That's
she's so
cute.
cute. And then you're right, the library card is really what makes it. Cause like, what do you mean?
Yes.
It's the
I
side eye for me.
Does it come with a display box or is just her
It's just her.
standing?
The
Okay.
box. So like if I wanted to, the background of this box looks
Mhm.
like their like living room or whatever, and there's like a little
Yeah.
picture of their dog in the back and everything. So I really could just have the box like this kind of
Yeah.
because it's really cute, but I
I
don't
would
know.
have it open because they picked the perfect picture with her on the gate.
Right?
Just
I'm like, what do you mean? So this is by the brand is called Retro Kid, and they do a lot of really cute retro kid stuff. So like they have
Mhm.
like I really wanted to get this other. They have Sesame Street shirts, and it's like black and white, and it's all of the original crew, and it says "Streets Raised Me" on it, and I'm like, that is so darling. They have Magic School Bus stuff. They have
I would love that.
the Berenstein Bears. The other thing that I ordered is, do you guys remember the big comfy couch?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so they have like really cute like keychain bag charms, and one of them is the comfy couch. So I had
That's
to get
cute.
that, right? Because okay, I don't know. I didn't share it with you guys on here because it's not like comic or fandom centric. But one of my favorite bookish humans, Rachel from the Be Too Weird Book Club, knows that I'm obsessed with these like little knitted frogs. And they
Mm.
made me one for my birthday. And she is the
Mm.
cutest little knitted frog, and she has like her little pink cardigan and a pink purse and her little pink shoes, and they even gave her a little Hello Kitty bow, and I love this thing more than I should because it was handmade, and I
Mm.
know it took hours, and then the attention to detail that they paid to give my girly frog all of these accessories like me, it just makes me feel incredibly loved. But I'm like, I don't want anything to happen to her. And I was like, she needs a cute little like nook to sit in because I don't want her to get messed up or whatever. And I was like, the comfy couch is perfect. She could just be chilling on the comfy couch. Cause like respect
Aw,
love retro kid, but the bag charm is like this. I don't know who wants a big couch
that's
bag charm like
massive.
this hanging off of their bag.
Yeah.
Apparently somebody did because quite a lot of these things have sold out because they did another bag charm of Molly, her little doll.
Mhm.
And so people were buying the couch and buying Molly. But all that to say, yeah, so that's my next thing that I'm waiting for from them. And I hope that I don't get tariffed to hell because it's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Yay,
orange guy
Jana
is
says, I
making things
love
hard.
DW, the library card. What up, Katib?
Dang, Bama.
Right.
Hey, dude.
What you got against DW, Bama?
He's gone off in the chats.
Right? Jana said, oh my God, she would literally just become my social media avatar on all my platforms if I had her little cute face. Right? Like, I feel like, you know what? That's an excellent idea, Jana. I'm gonna have to bust. She is gonna have to come out of the packaging just for that purpose. Obama's mad because DW
Yeah,
broke Arthur's plane. You know
he's
what?
gone off in the chats
Sometimes you just
quite a
gotta
bit.
do what you gotta do. That's right. Dorothy Winifred Reed. Yeah, Bama is holding a grudge. Okay, let's see. No, Bama condoning
See, yeah,
violence. He said he was totally justified in knocking her on her ass. You know what?
they were
I understand why
siblings,
you might feel that
and
way.
yeah,
He said, nah, they blame him for losing his temper, but it was her fault. You really are going in, Bama. Who
yeah.
hurt you? No, I will not take any DW slander, so I won't be sharing that other thing that you said. And okay, Bama's really butthurt. He said that in the last episode she became a cop. You know what? We need more of us in those fields making a difference.
Kinda agree with Bama there, but Imma leave it alone.
Oh my gosh. But I mean, you know, sometimes you got to be the change that you want to see. But all of that to say, yeah. So check out Retro Kid. They have switched it up, so now they have a US what do you call that? Not factory, but like
Oh,
warehouse. Yeah,
distribution
there you go.
center.
So that you don't have to worry about getting tariffed to hell for future orders. But they have
Okay.
some really cool stuff. So definitely check them out because it's like all of the nostalgic vibes. But yeah, so that was
Okay.
my tie into purchasing things that I probably don't need but did need. You know what I mean? It be
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, no, I get that. Oh snap, I actually left a comic in my bedroom. I did get some comics from my comic book
Okay.
shop.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
did.
gone to mine yet, so I'm interested to see what you got.
I only have 3 things.
Okay.
And I am very proud that this year I said I was going to limit what I was going to get in terms of floppies, and I
Mhm.
was going to focus more on trade paperbacks because for real, I it's the only way I can guarantee that I'll read an entire story arc.
Okay,
So
that's fair. It is
going
a lot
back
to
to my
keep up with.
roots. Yeah. Like my catalog has exploded, which, I still love. But I'm not reading it, and then I end up buying the trade paperback to read it anyway. So,
This
um
is true.
I did get, like I said, I got 2 floppies and 1 trade paperback. So I'll start with the trade paperback. I got The Cloak and Dagger, and this
Mm,
one is written by Justina Ireland.
period. I got
Um
that too just because you said.
yeah,
I got
like
a different
I
variant though.
oh, there was a different one. You got show me on another time cuz or show me when you're done cuz the only reason I got this was I don't know if anybody remembers the show Cloak and Dagger on Freeform,
Hmm,
or it used to be called ABC Family, but
okay.
like it was about Cloak and Dagger as kids, like teenagers, and how they, it was their origin story, and you learn about New Orleans, you learn about Cloak and how all of that is connected to, I'm gonna say hoodoo. No, I think it's voodoo. It's one of the two, right?
One of the
Like
dudes.
right? Like but like you learn a lot about his origins and stuff. You learn a lot about hers and like the traumas and stuff that she faced and how they balance each other really well. I can't speak for the entire series, but that first season I thought was really well. It was very well done.
Hmm,
In terms of like origin stories for kids and teenagers and stuff. With this Cloak or Dagger, which I was, thrown back because it's technically Cloak and Dagger. Um, in this age of revelation, there's this virus going around, and um, essentially, this virus is turning everybody into mutants.
hmm,
Now, Cloak and Dagger have both been affected by this virus before this even starts. So like they've already dealt with the side effects of it. And what it did, like Cloak and Dagger were already connected to each other in a lot of ways, but this virus essentially fused their essence together.
hmm,
And these are two people that, they have a love story, they're madly in love, they have a kid together and all of that. But because of this X virus, they're unable to be in the same place at the same time,
hmm,
and they are telepathically connected. They can hear each other's thoughts, they can see what the other person is seeing, but they can't be in the same space for more than like a few minutes. Yeah, heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. So like they have 2 people in their team, and they're trying to figure out where this virus is coming from and how they can stop it. There's this group of human refugees that are trying to get out of the area that has been impacted by the virus, and you meet the 2 villains who are giving out, like forcing everybody to take this virus and to turn into mutants, and not everybody turns into mutants.
hmm,
So like less than half of the people who are affected by the virus actually turn into mutants. And so like it's really devastating. It's really sad, but in a really cool way.
hmm.
Really cool way.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I did
Yeah.
feel like the one thing I didn't like was that I felt like I got thrown into it, but then I'm realizing like this is part of a major event, and I don't know what number this is compared to where the event started. So I felt like I was out of the loop about half of the time, but it's still a good story that I want to continue.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, well, I have
Um
that to look forward to.
next up, Echo, Secret Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Copped all the variants of that
the
one.
Marvel Voices. Yeah, this is the same who's the artist for this cover, because I know that
David
they
Mack.
did this. Yeah, cuz he did American Gods. Man.
Yep.
I love his covers. Like they're
100%.
stunning. And I
Yeah.
haven't read all of these, but it's Echo and I love Echo. So,
Yes, and I
yeah.
seen that, we posted about this on Pink Riot that in the back matter, they're sharing about another solo run that we're going to get as well. So it's like, okay,
Moonstar.
native, representation, indigenous
Yeah.
representation.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, everybody is Miles Morales, Rogue Storm, White Tiger, Moonstar, Spider Girl. Oh, this is gonna be cool.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
man, that's so
We get
cool.
a Danielle Moonstar solo story, so I'm here for it.
Yeah. And then what's this last one? I got another copy of the All
Hey.
Negro comics. Right? So where is it? Okay. So I have a reprint here that I got a few years ago.
Mhm.
And for those who don't know, All Negro Comics is the first comic written, illustrated, and published by an all African American staff. And the reason there's only one of these, and there aren't many that still exist like original copies, is because when they went to the printer, that's when the printer found out that they are all black and essentially canceled this. So there's only a few original copies out, and they've had a couple of Kickstarters to, put together reproductions of it. And this is just one very inexpensive version of that. There's a nice hardcover edition that was done that I'm low key jealous of anyone who ever got it. Um, but this one right here was done through Image and it came out this week. And not only does it have the original ones, they actually went in, they have a couple of nonfiction essays on like the historical implications of all of the comics. And then they have new updated versions done by artists and writers of today, reimagined versions of the characters that are in the original 1947 comic.
Period.
So we get a new Lion Man story, we get a new Ace Harlem story, we get a couple of ones on here. Oh, a new Doodavies story, like Kiana Whitted is in here. Like I'm really I didn't know that they were going to do that. I thought it was just going to be a reproduction. But to know
Mhm.
that there are new comics in here as well, I think is really, really cool.
Period.
Oh, LT is saying he got the hardcover version of the All Negro comics. I am jealous.
It's very on brand.
Very much so, right?
Period.
Very jealous. But yeah,
Yeah, one of the panels that Keisha blessed me with at Black Book Bash was centered around Lion Man, and so I got to chat with John Jennings about what he plans to do moving forward and try to harass him about doing more Lion Man stories.
yeah.
So that was a vibe. So yeah, that's definitely in my pre-orders as well. And I didn't know that it had the new stories in the back either, so that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Khatib
yeah,
said that was the easiest purchase of the week. I know that's right.
easiest. Saw it and immediately.
Immediately. Y'all, the way that Keisha was talking about this reprint months ago, and that's how I even knew to put it in my pre-orders. She was talking about it before it was in the FOC for me to pre-order it. Cause she does her stuff on a different cadence. So I
Yeah.
just was like, okay, girl, in a couple of months, when it's even in the Comic Hub, I will pre-order it. Bama said they should give another chance now. Yep,
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. We should have more like that. I don't know if I want to see the same characters as these because, time, there's some of them that I'm like, I can do without.
Yeah, yeah. They were, not appropriate, but they were like groundbreaking for the time to just even
Yeah.
be seen, but now it's like, I don't know if that holds over in the same way.
Yeah. I want to see more of those type of anthologies, like Midnight Comics is doing, like.
Strong agree. Ooh, I can't wait. I just cannot wait for that.
Oh, wait, not Midnight Comics is actually an imprint. I'm talking about Midnight
The
Mystics.
Midnight
Yes.
Mystics. We were thinking of the same thing.
Yeah.
Birds of Prey says, my first time in y'all's live. I found y'all through the interview with Morgan Hampton. I love the
Oh,
energy
nice.
and how y'all hype each other up. I subscribed immediately. Yay!
Yay.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
For being a
Period.
friend.
I'm so excited because thank you for being a friend. Morgan hit me up because he's going to be at the Berkeley Library Comic-Con this coming weekend. So I will be pulling up
Nice.
over there to tap in for his panel, and I'll share some of that footage from that on Pink Riot. So stay tuned for that because it should be a vibe.
Dope. That's amazing.
Bama said they got screwed over 80 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They did. But what they did, they
Thank
paved
you,
the way
LT.
for what we have like today. And the fact that we have so many indie folks doing their own thing.
Yeah. LT said, I'm finally on the primetime chat.
Woo!
Period. Y'all are crazy. But yeah, so yeah, I strongly agree about like this anthology style approach to introduce more people to different indie stories in a more accessible way.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, especially like because of the difficulties that a lot of indie books face in terms of like publishing those single issues and stuff like that, it's going to be at a higher price point. So anytime we can get an anthology situation so people can check it out and before they have to make a decision about whether they want to drop that much money on a trade paperback or a hardcover or whatever, is
Yeah.
always we are here for accessibility any way we can get it.
Facts.
Yes, Bama says you don't need the big two, you can do your own thing. Strong agree.
Yeah. We really need more from the indie space. I want to make sure like in the indie space we make it more accessible because you're right, it is really expensive to
Yeah.
put on a comic. It's time consuming and like it's not like when you're doing a novel you can kind of like put that together on your own and then send it out. Like there's a team, like there's a team involved with novels, but like it's a
It
different
needs to be
type of
more
dynamic.
collaborative. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I see
That
LT's getting comfortable.
Yeah, it's like, what up, y'all? I'm here. Khatib says Steph Williams been going ham out here recently, Temporal and Roots of Madness. And yeah, those
Yes.
two, but also Street Sharks. And she's also
The Disney
in the
one. I mean,
the
not
comic
Disney,
shop
DC.
anthology and some other stuff too. And people sleep on it, but those Marvel Unlimited exclusives, don't sleep, y'all. She's out here booked and busy. And I feel like
Yeah.
this has very much been her year for that. And there's no signs of her slowing down whatsoever.
And there
So
shouldn't be. She is doing
there, yeah,
phenomenal.
definitely. But I'm saying
Uh,
like you
yeah.
name a couple things and then you turn around tomorrow and she's announcing something else. So it's like y'all better hype her up and get
Yeah.
those pre-orders popping for real, for real. Issue 2 of Roots of Madness drops next week. So
I can't wait. I'm so excited for Roots of
yeah,
Madness. Like that was so good.
yeah,
So good.
yeah. Okay, Birds of Prey says, I got a black horror anthology trade called Shook at the Black History Museum in DC. So fun
Shook
fact,
is dope.
I got to interview the creators of Shook when I was rocking with the Black Comic Lords. And they actually are supposed to have another one coming out that's all women creators. So that's when I'll be jumping back into that bag. But yes, definitely
Yeah.
check out Shook. I got to read 2 of the stories out of it. I need to just cop the whole book. We need to have them on the show. You know what I mean? Because that was a vibe.
I'm
Um,
yeah. I'm excited to see all women, black women in horror because there's so many. I would love to see another Tananarive Due comic, another
oh man,
horror one from her.
I
You
want
know,
them to quit playing in our faces and tell us who came out on top of the Horizon experiment.
they never did they?
I haven't heard a thing. I'm hoping that it's because they're just like, you know what? We enough of y'all said it.
You
Everybody,
get a
you get a
run.
book, and you get a book.
They that's the only way to satisfy everybody. Everyone should
Yeah.
get. Image has it.
They
Image
got
has it.
like actually they got literally, and if they wanted to be a way about it, since we're talking about anthologies, instead of releasing single issue by single issue, they could just drop an anthology issue and it's the issue 2 of all of those books. You know what I'm saying? And keep it going like that. Then it's like,
Mm. Or they can do digital, just strictly digital.
I
Like
don't
they're
like that.
look, I'm just trying to give options. I just wanna
I
I just
hate
wanna
it
be able
when
to read them.
they do that. I
Really?
hate it. I do.
I feel like even if they try to give a reason for saying they don't wanna do physical, I've seen so many web comics get turned into physical copies.
Yeah,
Like,
after the
some
fact.
like yeah,
I will say
some
that. Okay, I hear where you're coming from. I will take just digital over not getting any more of the stories for sure.
yes, yes.
But if I
Yeah,
had my
like, as a
rathers, I
last
would
resort.
much rather have it in print. LT says Love Temporal is issue 2 out yet. No, not quite yet.
Oh, man, I have it, but I
It's
taped it up.
it's you got issue 2 already?
No. I have issue
Okay.
1, but I taped it, and so
Oh,
in my
Keisha
mind
doing that. You guys, the way that Keisha does not play, she's like, once it's bagged and boarded and taped, that's it for me.
that's it. So I'm gonna
Okay, we got
collect it.
Bama working on his podcast. Yes, Birds of Prey saying they gotta tap in, tap in. Okay, Birds of Prey says, I liked it, but the idea of more stories by Black women is very exciting because it was lacking in the first trade for me.
Yeah,
100%. I don't
yeah.
let me not say that because that's messy. But that was one of the main things that I knew I had to say after interviewing the homies for Shook. I was like, I mean, where are the girlies at? Like, we couldn't find it, and that's when they hit me with the, oh yeah, we're gonna do one that's all women. So I was like, okay, I'll allow it.
So did they say that because you asked the question, or was that you
No,
get what
no,
I'm
it was
saying? Like,
already in the works, and I've
okay,
seen
okay.
promo about it, so
Okay.
I don't know. I have to check back. I don't know that it's out yet, but it's actually in motion, and they're gathering the heavy hitters. Because I definitely mentioned Tananarive in that interview as somebody that they should add to that sort of thing if they were going to do one with all
Yeah.
women, and they were here for it. So we're gonna see.
Yeah. Tananarive, MD Marie. I feel like that there's a lot of Black women that would, like,
Gigi
go off.
Murakami.
Yeah. I'd pull some from the novel side. I'd get, Zenny Rockland
Mm,
for Flowers for the
mm.
Sea. I, like, teach them how to do comic.
Oh, you love talking
I'm
about Flowers for the Sea,
I
girl.
do. I love it.
My
I love
heart.
that book so much. Shoot, there are a couple of people in the novel space, and I'm like, yo, if you just did one script, I think your comic would be amazing.
100%. 100%.
Yes, and
Uh,
Ajira's right. Please, like
don't you
us.
love us? Ajira said 8 of
Right?
us watching and only 4 likes. Yeah, y'all pull up. Tell your friends to pull up.
Right? But nah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Shout out to Ajira for holding it down. Smash that like button. LT said, yeah, hit that thing. Y'all are the best, period. But yeah, that yeah, now I'm like, I gotta see when this other Shook 2 is happening real quick.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm looking it up too.
Okay.
Because that would be great.
Songs
Oh,
of the
well, they
Dark
talked about
Sirens?
it
Is
in
that it? Yeah.
February.
Hold on.
Aletha Martinez, Shakayla Shakes, Mac
Yes.
Auditions, Tananarive Due, Colleen Douglas, yeah, Michelin Hess, Reagan Buchanan. Oh yeah, yeah.
Period. What is this?
Oh, for those I can't.
Wait, can you do the thing so we can show them? Because this cover is
Yeah,
crazy.
hold on.
Songs of the Dark Sirens.
Oh,
That
snap! Wait.
what?
Okay. They have the Kickstarter up. It's not on yet. Oh wait, it looks like they already had a Kickstarter for this.
Thanks for coming through, Birds of Prey. That's what I'm saying. Like, but
Yeah,
I
they
know that
already.
when they did the Kickstarter for Shook, they did like you were able to buy it after.
Okay, hold on. I got the cover. We
Okay.
are gonna do it like this. All right. Can you see it? Yes. Wonderful. Let me
Period.
reformat this because this is looking a little.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, this is the cover.
Yep.
This looks dope.
100%.
I think what. Okay, hear me out. This does look dope. But comparing this to the other Shook cover, now that first cover is like jarring, it's creepy, it's scary.
But
I
it
wanted.
goes with the theme because it's Songs of the Dark Sirens. And you know mermaids get dark, but they got to be baddies to lure you in first. So I'm not bothered by it because I feel like
Like I don't
yeah.
hate it, but I'm also like, if we gonna lean into Black women in horror, like let's really like lean
But
in and do it
the whole
as.
theme of it is sirens, though. You know what I mean? Like if they had gone, so that's my question. Are all the stories mermaid / siren related? Because you know what I mean.
It looks like they are.
You're like, I'll allow it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I now we didn't have like a singular theme for the original, the first Shook, and I will say some of them, like some of the preview stories that I read, were gory, like gory.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're like,
Because if
yeah,
you
give me more
saying
of
I
that.
need to be shook, then I need to be scared. I need to be shaking in my baby seal boots. Like,
Come on in my baby seal boots. I can't deal with you.
I don't feel like I'm gonna be shaking. Like, but I mean, like, I'm gonna still get it. I'm gonna still get it, and I can
100%. Yeah.
retract if
That's
necessary.
all right. We're gonna have them. We're gonna try to get them on the show and ask them like. So the
Yeah.
next one is gonna be giving, You know what I mean? Like we want the girlies to come with the gory too. I
Yeah.
personally am very happy with this. It's a very fierce cover, and it's got a lot more going on that I feel like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I
I
mean,
feel
it is
like
stunning.
you can't judge the whole thing
Oh,
by the
no.
cover, but this cover is cool as hell.
It is. It really is. This cover does deserve a hardcover edition. I'm hoping that that's
100%.
the case.
100%.
Maybe a virgin copy or a poster, because I'll take
Mhm.
it without all the other stuff on it.
Yeah.
Just
LT. I don't feel like Imma be shaking. Leave it
yeah,
to
Megamind.
Keisha.
That's why I'm shaking in my baby seal leather boots. Like,
Why are you like this? But no, so yeah, that would be, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to try to pull up for that. But like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know. It just said, "Not the baby seal."
yeah, you're not a true villain if you're not wearing baby seal.
Oh, no. The fact that she immediately goes into her supervillain laugh is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I support you though, I guess. I guess. But yeah. I thing. Okay. Well, we said we're trying to do better on time, guys.
Yeah.
So I think we're probably going to say our goodbyes for tonight. But next episode, we both have to talk about all of the things that we've been reading, and we will officially be celebrating a year of doing Pink Riot in an official fashion. So we would love for you guys to pull up and celebrate with us.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
All of the vibes. But yes, we love y'all for pulling up. Thank you so much for coming through and bringing the energy. It wouldn't be the same Riot without y'all. Shout out to all of our Patreon subscribers. We appreciate y'all, and we literally do a happy dance anytime that y'all pull up. If you haven't already, check out that link in our bio so you can sign up for the Patreon so you don't miss out on any of the fun stuff that we have going on and the exclusive first looks about things that we have coming up. There's also opportunities to influence what we talk about and do on the show. We have a free tier, and then there are several paid tiers above that. And obviously, the higher up you go, the more influence that you have. But we love you even if you just pull up in the free tier, because that means you're in community with us. If you liked tonight's episode, scroll up or scroll down and check out another one. Whether you have time to watch it or not, you could just let that thing play in the background, because those streams actually do help us regardless.
They
Tell a
do.
friend to tell a friend to check out episode 2. We love to build our community as much as we can. And if watching the show isn't your bag, you can skedaddle on over to Spotify, because we're a podcast too. So you could just listen while you're in the car, and, drop us a star rating and a review while you're over there, because that also helps us out a ton. If you like some of the shenanigans that we get into and you want to rep that while you're out in these streets, these comic book streets, make sure you check out our merch, also included in our link in bio. We have Pink Riot branded merch. We have Omnibussy merch. We have Blurty Baddie merch. They all come in lots of fun colors. And you can even customize the hoodie option so that you can put your name or your brand on it too and rep the set. What were you going to say, Keisha?
Dwayne got his first omnibus.
What? Wait, what was it?
It was the Black Panther one, the Ta-Nehisi Coates one.
Ah, period.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Bust that omnibussy wide open and give it a sniff. But yes, okay. If you liked what we were talking about tonight and you want to come kick it with us and celebrate 1 year of official Pink Riot on YouTube episodes, then make sure you check in next week because we're going to be here at the same damn time, at the same damn place, because we don't take no weeks off. And we've been doing it for a year, y'all. Love you, mean it. Bye.
Later.
I definitely found more. All right, how many variants are there?
11.
Damn. Go ahead. No.